Jason here with a word to the wise. So yesterday there were a couple channels that were putting out how New York City was putting out PSAs, public service announcements for nuclear threat warning. So I heard it from Israeli News Live first, and then I saw it this morning from PaydroV, Paydrov. And Pedro showed an actual video clip that they had made, just like a 1 minute and a half little video talking about what you should do in case of emergency. Go inside, stay inside, wait for alerts, sign up for NYC alerts. It's a massive tool in their toolbox. They can actually do this like they have for the last 2 years. The same group that took over in a state of emergency situation that begins with an F, ends with an A, 4-letter. I don't want to say it because it seems to affect my phone. But now you have these guys keeping you in your home for something like this. And I'm trying to keep this all... So imagine that nothing happens. Imagine something does happen, but now you're in your home. You're told to stay there because there's other situations that are outside New York City that are posing the same thing. Everybody needs to stay in place. We are trying to find out, So here we are waiting for the bug season to come. That's usually happening around December. And then you're looking for monkey business. And at the same time, now you're going to have to worry about this. So while I was looking for images just to make up that little front intro clip with Trump, I see this cloud over New York City, and it's from the Tribeca Film Festival that happened just last month in New York City, and this was part of a competition to see who could make a VR video, and this was one of them. Just happened to be in the city. Could be total coincidence, but seeing a nuclear weapon detonating over the Hudson River in the water, and you could get it a 3D experience on a headset. Now I know also Theology Ed has touched on these things a few times. He's got a few videos talking about this in New York City, talking about songs that were written and videos for those songs that show suitcase bombs also being kind of a scenario in that same thing in their videos. Just a lot of peculiar, odd things. He's touched on it also, I believe, in the iPad Goat videos he's done over the few years. But I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too deep in all this and say too much, but just another thing that they're going to have on deck while this slow roll into winter, which also goes into, look at November. Everybody in the government, I don't even want to get into it. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to make a separate video on all that stuff because I think it's just too important. So I'll cut it off. Word to the wise, guys. God bless. I'll leave a link to the PaydroV video so you guys can check it out too.